Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It really just depends if you're new here or not. Two things I want to talk about today. One is Eugenia Cooney posting over on Lemon 8, because yes, she still has been somewhat active on social media. She's been posting to Lemon 8, but they're all re-uploads from her TikTok, very old re-uploads if that, and people are speculating if it's even her or if it's her mom. And while I was looking at her Lemon 8 comment section, trying to see what people are saying about all these weird re-uploads, there was one account that was commenting that truly caught my attention, so I want to talk about it today. So, allergies have been kicking my ass. Bear with me, I'm going to sound like dog water this entire video, but if y'all have been here for a minute, y'all know my sinuses and my whole system gets attacked probably once a month. We're just back to that time frame. Now, we have an extra topic to talk about today in regards to Eugenia Cooney. So, yes, we're going to be talking about two different things in one today. Killing two birds with one stone. Is that appropriate to say, like, with this type of content? We're going to be looking at two different topics today. Now, let's dive into the TikTok, what TikTok is now saying about her content, because it is different than what it used to say. And this is probably the biggest reason as to why she's not back. She has a lot to do to fix her account and to fix the content that she's going to be putting out there when she does get back. Then after we talk about this, we're going to dive into that, in my opinion, stalker, extremely parasocial situationship that she has going on. Now, somebody over on TikTok decided to go to her page and pretty much just mass report a lot of her videos for reasons why we believe they violate the terms of service and community guidelines, and this is a discussion we've had on this page for a very long time. We believe it's promoting certain things, and it's down to the nitty-gritty time where TikTok is starting to believe us, because they're saying there's no violations found on certain content, but then they're turning around and saying that other violations were found. One thing that's a little bit hard for me to believe is a lot of her content is pretty much copy and paste from what she's done in the past. She's just sitting there trying new products, doing shit, you know. I'm trying not to be mean, but she's just pretty much copy-pasting all of her older content and retrying makeup products, or spinning in the garden and wearing some clothes that we've always questioned over on this channel why she's wearing them. Is it because she likes the fashion, or is it because she's pandering to a specific audience? And while a lot of those reports came back as no violation found, I think that it's still kind of important to take a look at and take note of. In some of those videos, they are saying that there was a violation found. So I don't know if this is one of those situations where, because this is how it is for YouTube at least. I am not a TikToker. I don't know if this is how TikTok plays the game, but this is how YouTube decides to go about it. Over here on YouTube, if they update their terms of service and community guidelines, it not only applies for all the future content that you post, but it also applies to the prior content that was posted prior to that new update on the terms of service and community guidelines. So if they would put out an update today saying you cannot say this word whatsoever on the platform, or it is in direct violation, I'm going to have to go back through all my older content to find out if I said that word during the content and trim it out, or else that video would then be in direct violation of the updated TOS and community guidelines. So I feel like one of three things could be going on. One, I do kind of think that Jeffree Star again did hint that she would be back in a month. He said this a month ago. So I'm assuming if she does come back, October is going to be this time period that she will reemerge at some point and start posting on TikTok again. But I can't help, and I've always kind of had this little bit of feeling for this, and I think that it could potentially be true. It just really depends. We'll have to see if she doesn't come back. Maybe that last health scare that she had on TikTok Live, because that was very fucking concerning. Maybe that did it for TikTok, and they're like, look, okay, we actually have determined your liability for the platform, and we just can't have you doing this no more. Sorry, you can keep your account, but you're not able to be monetized any longer, because we just don't want that, you know, pressure of, are you going to pass away on a live stream? Are we going to have a lawsuit? Blah, blah, blah. That's also another potential possibility. But now I'm also starting to think that because she had that health scare on TikTok Live, maybe they decided to update their terms of service, not specifically just because of that one moment. They're not going to turn around and redo all their guidelines because one person's shenanigans on the internet. But I do think that there could be a potential potential possibility, excuse me, that they had an update to their terms of service and community guidelines and just ended up getting a lot of her content violated by their new updated system. So maybe she's going to have to go back and knock out all these violations before they can say, yeah, okay, we don't see anything wrong with your account now. Because a lot of the times, too, you deal with a bot system and not TikTok workers directly. That's how it is for YouTube. If they find a violation of the content, it's always a bot that finds that violation, and you're pretty much just talking back and forth with an AI bot through YouTube in hopes that they can reinstate that video. And so maybe she's just having a hard time with the AI person over for TikTok, and she has to go through all her old videos and get rid of these violations before she gets back her monetization. And she has so much content, so who knows how long that's going to take. And I could be wrong with everything I just said right there, but those are just my thoughts and opinions on the situation with what it's looking like now, because a lot of us assumed that she would be back at the end of September because that would have marked her 90-day, what we believed to be a 90-day ban. But now we're pushing into October and still no sign of her, so it could potentially be more than a 90-day ban. And if they did update their community guidelines and TOS system, then she might have a lot of violations stacked up on her account, which is something she's going to have to take care of prior to getting reinstated. Again, I don't know how TikTok necessarily works, but as far as YouTube goes, that's pretty much it. Now we're going to be taking a look at her Lemon8 account because, as I stated, and a lot of y'all have already been seeing it, she has been re-uploading, or allegedly it's her who has been re-uploading a lot of content from her TikTok over to Lemon8. I don't know if she's possibly permanently banned from getting monetization back on TikTok, so maybe she's trying to switch to Lemon8, but doesn't want to post new content until she can get monetized. I'm sure she's already monetized on Lemon8 though, but maybe she's just trying to do this to see if she could rebuild that audience that she had on TikTok over on Lemon8. But she's been reposting all her old content from TikTok from months ago. And that screenshot y'all just seen, and actually let me just go ahead and keep it going while we discuss this portion. Now the one on the left side, this is actually her video that she posted over on Lemon8 trying out a new makeup product, but the screenshot over on the right is actually her doing the same thing. It is the same copy-paste video from March 21st over that was on her TikTok. So as y'all can see here, I put these two side by side and I screenshot them over on my phone. This is her on the left from Lemon8, uploaded 2 days ago, versus the one on TikTok that again was uploaded March 21st. Everything is copy and pasted. The video has no different editing done to it. It is the same exact video, the same exact length. The only difference is that there is a filter. Even the caption of the video itself was extremely copy and paste. It was the exact same as it was over on TikTok. So yeah, a lot of the people are still commenting and acting and treating it like it's new content, but there is a lot of people, and a majority of them are calling it out for actually just being re-uploads. Now, over on Lemon8, if you go through the comments section, which is what I was doing just earlier, I was like, I want to see what people are saying about these re-uploads, and I came across one account in particular who could be a troll. Sure, I'll give them that. Could be somebody just acting this way to get people's attention, but also, if it's not, it's extremely parasocial and, dare I say, stalker behavior. Now, these comments are pretty off. I can't put myself in the mind of somebody who's parasocial enough to understand what they're trying to say or do here, so I'll leave it at that. But I do want to take a look at some of the comments because they're pretty interesting. They post a lot of like weird nonsense-ish shit, sort of like this first one that says, "The sea welcomes all who dares to sail it," with a YouTube link. And a lot of these comments that they post end up having these YouTube links, and I went ahead and Googled a couple of these YouTube links, and they're interesting. Like this here, I can't say the word combination together, but a little blank inspiration for you love of. I'm assuming they meant to say for your love of, but here's a link, and guess what this link takes us to? Bob Ross's YouTube page, more specifically his paintings, season 6, episode 4, his whispering stream painting. Yes, I am subscribed. Y'all can probably see it in the screenshot. Don't come for me. There's this other one they posted and said, "Am drinking buzz and thing king of you," playing this song on repeat It reminds me of you. Hope you're okay. Am here anyway, anytime. Their full fucking phone number, and then also a YouTube link. And yes, I am going to go ahead and blur out their phone number. And by the way, what I blurred out their phone number with was a photo of their dog sleeping that they ended up posting under her in a comment. So I don't know about that. But anyways, they posted this YouTube link. And I'm sorry. Achoo. Oh my god. Let's ignore this random sneeze attack. I apologize to all headphone wearers. Also, this is to a Garth Brooks song from, it's titled The River. I don't know this song. I don't listen to country. Believe it or not, I know. I live in the South, don't listen to country. I actually don't like country music. They also made this really weird comment about claiming her deliverance, which sounds like an Alice in Chains song, but it's not. I don't know what they're talking about. Now, the same person posted and said, I've been falsely accused to the penitentiary. I can't read today, so can you just bear with me? I know you're talking shit audibly. Let's do it in our head. And it says, I've been falsely accused to the penitentiary and back. Dismissed as wrong without any evidence for it to back, yet still believe in God. Prayer. I believe Eugenia can be and will be delivered from whatever is causing this situation. Just choose with me. I want to get her attention and claim her deliverance. And posted a YouTube link, like in typical style that this person likes to do. And the link goes to, drumroll please, It's All Coming Back to Me Now, a Celine Dion song from 13 years ago. As y'all can see here, the next 3 little screenshots are going to be up there very shortly, so just go ahead and take a look at them. You already missed one, now you're halfway through the second. But anyways, this person talks in her comment section like they're having a conversation with her. She's just not responding. But they continue a conversation with her in the comment section, and each comment is very different from the last comment, and it also just does not make sense. It does not give me I'm mentally stable and I'm well enough to be on the internet today behavior. What I chalk that up to be is somebody who is clearly either very, very, very mentally unwell, very unstable, don't know what to do with their hands, Ricky Bobby type situation, so they're just constantly spamming different chats to Eugenia in the Lemon 8 comment section. But it's giving me, I have a very strong parasocial relationship with this woman and she hasn't been online, so I'm going to talk to her in the comment section. She's not responding, but in my head she's responding. She's at least reading this, so I'm going to carry on this conversation. That's extremely one-sided. Oh, but also here are some YouTube links because I'm thinking of you. It's like, I'm scratching my head because it's like, I don't know, y'all. It's not typical, it's not normal behavior. And I have noticed this with a lot of fans of Eugenia Cooney's where they're not stable, they're not well, and this is typically how they act. And they'll have these one-sided conversations with her in the comment section. She's not responding, but in their minds that they're posting all this like she's reading it, and I don't know. It's just very unstable relationship, parasocial relationship vibes. And the thing about it as well is I knew this side of the internet existed, the mentally unwell side. And I've seen it time and time again on other people's commentary videos. But this is admittedly the first time I've ever directly experienced anything like this as far as seeing people with parasocial relationships firsthand until I started covering Missy Ma'am, because she just is a beacon of light for the mentally unwell online, and they all flock to her. And it's just like, it's, as y'all can tell, I'm kind of speechless by it. Now, as y'all can tell, I don't really know what to say to that, but I do want to say this. I know not all of you do this, but I know a lot of y'all do like to go to these platforms to see it firsthand for yourself after watching or reading about it or something. So if y'all do go to this Lemon 8 app and y'all do see this person who's commenting, I don't think that they're mentally well. Now, I can't tell you not to address them. I can't say, if you go to this app, do not talk to this person. I can't control y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do, but just try to keep in mind that this person does seem to be clearly not mentally well. I do think that they're in a very strong parasocial relationship with this Missy Ma'am. But also, they did post their full-blown phone number, and I did block it out. Yes, it's already posted by them on Lemon 8 on the internet on a very public figures page. found somebody's probably already chit-chatting with it. Who knows? But I will say, just for your safety, if you do go to Lemon 8 and y'all do see this phone number, don't text it again. I don't think that this person's well. And just for y'all's safety, I just don't want y'all to try to see. Y'all probably won't, okay? I know y'all are smarter to go and text somebody a random number off the internet that they provided after posting like this. But I just wanted to clarify. I don't think it would be a smart idea to try to chat with this person. So I just wanted to leave that there. Can't control you if you want to address them in the comment section, but their number is out there. Don't text them. Stay away from strangers is what I'm trying to say. To be fair, I'm a stranger on the internet, so this could also apply to me, the don't talk to strangers online type of situation. But to be fair, I did not pull up in a white van and said, if you subscribe and hop in this van, I'll give you a cookie of your choice. Crumble cookie, Oreo, double stuff. I even have the mint Oreos, they're my personal fave. Like, I'm not pulling up and doing this crazy shit. So I feel like we're okay, we can communicate, but if you see a random number on the internet, don't text it. Anyways, yes, okay, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I do apologize for the sneeze attack I had halfway through. I know people are probably thinking, why don't you just edit it out? I don't care. I don't care. God forbid y'all heard me sneeze. It's just the end of the world. I'm just kidding, but at the same time, I just want to know y'all's thoughts and opinions about anything we just discussed in today's video in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next damn video. Alright, bye.